On behalf of the Access Communications Board of Directors, it's my honor to welcome you to tonight's volunteer celebration. Our board spends a lot of time talking about what makes Access, well, Access, and we believe it comes down to serving the community. Our cooperative is committed as ever to keeping Saskatchewan connected with leading-edge communications technology and exceptional customer service. But that's only part of it. To serve the community means to give back when it matters most, and you, our volunteers, are the shining example of that commitment. We are humbled by your enthusiasm and dedication. You give your time so generously towards our corporate, community programming, and charitable initiatives and events, even in the challenging year we had. Together, we make a difference in those communities across Saskatchewan. We tell the stories of our province. We support those in need. We make a difference, and we couldn't do it without you. In a way, you are what makes Access, Access, and it's only fitting that we celebrate you. Thank you for everything you do to support your cooperative. You're very much appreciated each and every day by all of us at Access Communications. Thank you, and stay safe.
Thank you so much for joining us for our virtual volunteer event. I'm sure we'd all like to be gathered in person, celebrating as we have in years past, and I know that time will come again soon. But we felt it was only right to pause now during National Volunteer Week and 1 year into the pandemic to recognize our volunteers' contributions and perseverance in a year unlike any other. Access Communications has always had a special connection with our volunteers. As a not-for-profit cooperative, we try and do our part to make Saskatchewan a better place to live, and so do you. It's thanks to you that we're able to produce thousands of hours of truly local programming on Access Now TV. And you give your time for fundraising events like the Weyburn Communathon, the Estevan United Way Telethon, the Regina Humane Society Telethon, and of course the Regina Rotary Carol Festival. You are ambassadors championing our initiatives like Pumpkin Patrol and the annual Regina Food Bank Drive. And without you, our TV bingo program would not have successfully managed the surge in popularity throughout the pandemic. TV bingo proceeds allow our registered charity, the Access Communications Children's Fund, to make a difference in the lives of youth right across Saskatchewan. You make it all possible. And on behalf of everyone here at Access Communications, thank you for giving your time, your talents, and your enthusiasm. As our dear friend and colleague Doug Alexander was fond of saying, if everyone just does their part, the world will be a better place. And all of us at Access Communications, thank you for doing your part. Our world is truly a better place for it. Have a great night.
Hello, I'm Fran Moran, Communications Manager at Access. Community is at the heart of everything we do at Access Communications. As a not-for-profit cooperative, we're here to enhance the quality of life in the communities we serve. Giving back certainly looked different in 2020. We were faced with challenges when it came to gathering safely, which prevented us from hosting some of our favorite fundraising events, like the Labor Day Show and Shine in support of the Regina Food Bank and the Salvation Army's Christmas dinner. And yet, nearly 300 of you donated your time last year, whether it was helping us answer phones at TV Bingo, helping our production of fundraising telethons like Weyburn Communathon and the United Way Estevan telethons, whether it was supporting corporate initiatives like Pumpkin Patrol, and helping our friends in the community with their events like the Mosaic Million Meal Challenge. In the end, over 3,400 hours came from you, our volunteer community. On behalf of all of us at Access, thank you for choosing to give your time back with Access. Our success is your success, and here's to continuing to make Saskatchewan a better place in 2021 and beyond. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Tracy Muka, Manager of Community Programming here at Access. On behalf of the entire Access Now team, I want to thank you, our volunteers, for your contributions over this past year. We have some special volunteers behind the scenes who make our truly local content possible. It's that spirit of volunteerism that makes Saskatchewan great. From our production crew to our community producers and hosts, we appreciate the time and commitment you put into telling the stories of Saskatchewan. Together, we produce 2,200 hours of first-run local content for the community channels in 100 communities across the province. From the bottom of our hearts, Thank you for making this possible. With our mobile app, Access Now TV is coming to more screens than ever before. That means more eyes will get to see what we already know. Our volunteers and communities are the real stars of the show. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Tom Boyko, Board Chair of the Access Communications Children's Fund. On behalf of our Charities Board, it's my honor to thank our volunteers for everything you do in support of our Children's Fund. Our charity has a simple mandate: every child deserves a chance. Our Children's Fund supports nonprofit organizations with programs that help children at risk or in need across Saskatchewan. We fund programming in one of three areas. First, programs that support children's health and mental well-being. Second, programs that improve literacy and education. And finally, programs that support social inclusion, creating a sense of belonging, acceptance, and recognition for culturally diverse youth. In 2020, our charity donated $153,000 towards these programs. Since its inception, we've donated over $2.2 million, and we couldn't do it without our volunteer support, particularly when it comes to bringing TV Bingo to audiences across Saskatchewan. TV Bingo is our charity's primary fundraising initiative, and it has never been more popular than in the past year. Thank you for your time, your dedication, and your kindness. Together, we're making a difference in the lives of youth. It's an investment in tomorrow, and we couldn't do it without you.
Hi, I'm Melissa Bezbratko, and I am one of the volunteer hosts for Access Communications TV Bingo.
My name is Karen, and I volunteered most recently for the Regina Food Bank's drive this past fall.
My name's Dave Geiger, and I volunteer here at Access Now on the Locker Talk, and I do First and 10, the Roll, and I even do some football broadcasting when that's available in the fall.
Roberta DeRozier. I've been involved with Access for many years here. I get to run a camera for several events, including the Estevan Telethon. And in my spare time, I like to host Talk of the Town and get to talk to people.
My name's Jenny. In the past years, I have participated in the Pumpkin Patrol organized by Access with my boyfriend and some other events.
I'm Stacy Young, the Craft Gypsy. My show is called The Craft Gypsy.
Hi, I'm Bill Hall, the pastor of Battleford's Grace Community Church in the town of Battleford, and I have a show called 1 to 1.
I'm Steve Lumley. I've volunteered for Pump Control 5 years running, and I want to keep it going every single year. I volunteered to answer the phone several times during TV Bingo.
My name is Susan Harris, and I volunteer for a show called Eternity.
My name is Pedro. I volunteered for a few events, including the Show and Shine, and most recently, the Pride Motorcade.
My name is Jen Antoni, and I'm a proud member of the Yorkton and Melville Access team.
My name is Graham Kondo. I'm a producer here at Access Communications. I help to deliver food hampers. I also have participated in Pumpkin Patrol.
I'm Jacob Jalla. I host for one of the shows on Access Now TV, which is Pinoy Talk.
My volunteering experience here at Access Now has been really favorable. People that I work with have been great.
This is a great opportunity in pursuing in something that I love to do, as well as it's helping out the community.
Being in community television kind of brings everybody together, and for me, my passion is music, and music connects people in such a powerful way, and I think that being on Access Now just takes that home.
I decided to volunteer because it's a great way to give back to the community, get to know people outside of the office, which is always a fun thing.
It's a rewarding experience to be able to give back.
I love volunteering for Access because it gets me out into different events in the community and getting to meet all kinds of people.
My experiences volunteering have been awesome. There's been always unique scenarios to deal with within Pump Control. I get to spend time with friends. I've taken my wife 5 years in a row. It's a great way for us to spend time together now in the midst of this pandemic and everything. And we get to see lots of great costumes, lots of houses that are decorated, and they're crazy and scary.
Volunteering has been fantastic, actually. I really enjoy it.
My volunteering experience has been nothing short of fantastic. The staff here at Yorkton Access Studio, they're just phenomenal. I look forward for Tuesdays because I can come here and I can just hang out with some of the most professional men, with some of the friendliest men in television. And at the same time, I get to do what I do and I learn so much more about television.
It's also fulfilling and rewarding because knowing that what we're doing on the street can give someone and some parents in the community an extra sense of safety.
It's a way of giving back to the community. I get to spend time with complete strangers I don't know or fellow employees at Access.
Volunteering in a place like Estevan means being a part of the community. I'm a huge community advocate, and I think if you live in your community, you should give back to your community.
Volunteering to me means community mindedness. At the end of the day, I know that I've accomplished something and I've made a difference to someone, and it doesn't matter how big or small that difference is.
To me, volunteering is an opportunity to give back what I have received.
It's always a way of giving back and edifying the community with kids, with adults, with anybody. It doesn't matter because whether they're my age, they're younger than me, they're older than me, I can learn from them, and I sure hope they learn something from me.
Volunteering is a chance to make positive change and learn new skills.
For me, volunteering is giving back. It allows me to connect to the community. I'm able to share my passion and at the same time relate to the people around me in my community.
As a nonprofit charity, volunteers are the lifeblood of our organization. We're unable to do what we do organizationally without the support of volunteers. Every year we look at basically an equivalent of 15 full-time bodies being donated in time. So without that, we'd be unable to do what we do.
I've had the privilege and pleasure of working with Access volunteers both through Rotary Club of Regina and my work with United Way. And you can just see the passion and commitment that they have to the work that they've chosen to do, and it shows.
Well, I think volunteering is very important in a community. It's basically how communities run.
So if you're considering volunteering, but you haven't still made that decision to commit, I would recommend it for you. Take the leap.
Take the leap and give it a try. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with the outcomes you get.
I say just do it because it's a great opportunity and you just never know what you're made of until you step outside of the box.
Really, the most you have to lose is maybe a couple of hours of your time, and I'm almost guaranteeing you'll have a great time when you do it. It's so much fun.
It is a really good experience, and like I said, probably the highlight for me is that I get to be out in the community and I get to give back to the community.
There's very little that one person can achieve, but the more volunteers there are, the more accomplishment, the more difference can be made.
Volunteering is great. Everybody should do it.
Creativity, community. Access is a great place to explore, to learn more about yourself and your community. You're going to have a great time.
The experience and the people you get to meet while you're doing it is so wonderful.
Please get in and volunteer. Let us see what you can do. Show us your skills and your talent. Let's help make the world a better place because you chose to volunteer.
For me, my motto in life is enjoy every bit of it, and life is an adventure. So why not share your time and talent and help the community, give back to the community, and make a world a better place?
Your reward is just how wonderful you feel.
I feel like volunteers are heroes too, so be someone's hero.
It's what Access stands for, is volunteering and giving back to the community. And I'm one of the many individuals, and if I can do my part, I know I've done good.
Just to be able to volunteer, do a small part like this for me is very big, and I plan to continue to do it for quite some time.
Been volunteering for Access for several years now, and I'm hoping to for many more years to come.
I would definitely come back.
I would definitely keep doing it as long as they'll have me.
I think volunteering in general in your community is a great thing to get involved in. It helps out organizations and people that are in need.
And so I guess to the volunteers listening now, I just want to say thank you. The work that you do makes a difference to community partners and the charities that you're then able to support through the Children's Fund. And I hope you take pride in the outcomes that we're able to achieve, because it is because of you.
Thank you for all you do to make the Regina Food Bank work possible. Without you, we couldn't do it, and without you, we wouldn't be able to feed as many people as we could. So thank you for everything, and you're incredible.
To the volunteers for Access Now TV, I am very grateful for your time. Without you folks, we wouldn't be able to do half the productions that we do.
I really appreciate the effort that you guys have put in, and it's really uplifting to know that everybody else is also interested in helping out our community and helping out all the great causes that we support.